Hello and welcome to the Cisco Training Online.com. Today we are going to discuss the beauty of network address translation. NAT is the awesome way to translate local inside IP addresses into outside IP address and vice versa. Inside IP address usually refers to private IP address, while outside IP address usually means global or public IP address. For further discussion over network address translation, have a look over private IP address or public IP address. Private IP address are local IP addresses and they are not routable over internet, while public IP addresses are routable over internet and they are globally unique addresses. There are many types of network address translation, while primarily there are three types: static NAT, dynamic NAT, and overloading. And in this video we are going to cover static NAT. It is static mapping of private and public address, and the number of private and public addresses must be same. Means if you have three private IP address or three inside a local address, so you have to purchase three public IP address or three outside IP address from your service provider. And for further understanding, we understand this concept with our diagram. Here you can see there are two routers, CTO and service provider SP router. You can see that there are two computers are attached, PC0 and PC1, and both are configured with private IP address, which we also say that it is inside local address 10.1.1.1 and 10.1.1.2. And you can see that on the router serial interfaces there are public IP address or outside IP address. You can also see in the NAT table that we are going to configure these local IP addresses into global IP address. Like when 10.1 after configuring NAT, when 10.1.1.1 will send the data, that data would be translated into 1.1.1.11, and 10.1.1.2 will be mapped with 1.1.1.12. And for easy understanding, you can say that these two public addresses inside global addresses, these addresses you will purchase from your service provider. So now we start our lab. While coming on CTO router, we say in global configuration mode, IP NAT inside source static way 10.1.1.1 into 1.1.1.11 and 10.1.1.2 into 1.1.1.12. Afterwards, you say serial 0/0 that this interface is configured with outside netting, means whenever packet would move using this interface, that packet would be translated. And fast Ethernet 0/0 means it is the inside portion of netting. Means serial 0 is the interface for outside and the fast Ethernet 0/0 is the inside portion of our NAT network. So if you want to verify this, show IP NAT translation is the command to see that. You can see here that the inside local means are inside IP addresses or local IP address, and inside global address means these are the public IP or outside IP address. So if you want to test this netting, you say debug IP NAT. This is the debugging command, and it will debug single moment activity of NAT. So now we click on our system and command prompt, and I say telnet 1.1.1.2 means I am sending the traffic outside. You can also see here what I'm going to do here, that packet is moving from 10.1.1.1, and when this router will receive that traffic, it would translate this 10.1.1.1 into public address 1.1.1.11, and when this service provider router will receive the traffic, that router says, okay, the traffic is coming from 1.1.1.11. This service provider router doesn't know about the actual IP address. When it will send data back to that router will retranslate that packet using its NAT table to PC0. So when you say telnet 1112 means I'm sending a TCP traffic. And now you can see the result of netting, and you can see that 10.1.1.1 is being translated into 1.1.1.11, destination 1.1.1.2, and destination 1.1.1.2 is sending back traffic towards 1.1.1.11, and router is retranslating that packet. So there are many TCP packets, so you can see many translations of the packets. Even if you again see your NAT table, so you can also see the port numbers. So this is the source port number, and you can see here the destination port number of telnet 23, and this is the TCP traffic. So now you can see that this debug is depicting the actual translation process of NAT. So it is all about the static NAT. Hope you enjoy and you understand the concept. For further videos or queries, please log on to www.ciscotrainingonline.com. Thanks.